This is from the transcript of Mike Pompeo's interview with the January 6th committee. Question: was there any discussion with Secretary Mnuchin about resignations, either yours or other cabinet members? Answer: I don't recall. Now, over the course of the day, the president issued a number of statements. Do you remember in real time seeing the tweets he put forth, any statements that he made at the time that he made those statements? Answer: I don't recall. Question: did you reach out to any counterparts in other countries that day to convey any information or reassure them as the attack on the Capitol was unfolding? Answer: I don't recall. That was Trump Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, not recalling much. But if you read the transcript for Trump's daughter and advisor, Ivanka Trump, you're going to find those same three words over and over again. I don't recall. Same goes for conspiracy theorist and election-denying Kraken lawyer Sidney Powell. She doesn't seem to recall anything either. Yesterday, we got the transcript for the committee's interview with one of their star witnesses, Cassidy Hutchinson. She detailed how her original Trump-funded attorney discouraged Hutchinson from being open with the committee about what she knew. Here was one particularly telling moment from that testimony about the kind of legal advice Trump-backed lawyers were giving at the time. Mark Meadows' advisor, Ben Williamson, generally said to me, though, that Mr. Meadows, along with Ben's attorney, said that something to the effect of, I don't recall, is a completely acceptable answer to give the committee on questions. The committee doesn't know what you can and can't recall. Joining us once again is former U.S. Attorney Barb McQuade. Barb, thanks for coming back. Just don't leave me for the next year. When it comes to these transcripts, I am now trained because of that Cassidy Hutchinson transcript to view any answers like I don't recall with a healthy amount of skepticism. That said, the fact that Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, can't remember any of the key events of January 6th, including whether or not he, as Secretary of State, was reaching out to international partners, seems pretty far-fetched. How do you read it?
Yeah, I think it's simply not plausible. I would guess that if the Justice Department wants to question some of these same witnesses, what they would do is go back and read these transcripts and then really push him on some of these areas where they claim not to remember. If he wants to invoke his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, that's one thing, but it really does seem incredible. I think it also seems incredible now that we know that Cassidy Hutchinson has testified that this was a strategy to pretend you don't recall because the committee doesn't know what you do and don't really remember. I think you could use that to push it a little bit and say, we know that at least some witnesses got this advice to simply say you can't recall. Tell us more about this and really probe each aspect of those questions. So I don't think I would accept those answers as they stand if I were with the Justice Department. And then if you really want the answers, one thing you could do is grant them immunity and compel their testimony.
Barb, it's not just the I don't recall caucus that we got the tranche of transcripts from. It's also some people who said some very inconvenient things about President Trump, including lawyer Pat Cipollone and a former Attorney General Bill Barr. Of the ones that were just released, which transcripts are you most interested in?
Yeah, I think those two that you mentioned are incredibly important. Pat Cipollone, I just was skimming through it, and he does answer questions. He does provide information. And he was there in the inner circle. So I think he is someone who is incredibly important. The other one that I'm curious about, I haven't looked at it yet, is Ken Klukowski. He, to me, is just a fascinating figure. He doesn't even show up to the Justice Department for his job until December of 2020, after the election and just a few weeks before the administration is set to end. He is someone who knew John Eastman, and now he starts working for Jeffrey Clark, and he drafts this letter about proof of concept for Georgia. He seems like kind of the glue between those two separate threads of the scheme. So I'd be really curious to hear what he had to say.
Well, we know what our holiday reading list is. Barbara McQuade, former U.S. Attorney. Thanks, as always, Barb. Really appreciate your time tonight.